to everyone, welcome to Albagar Yoga and Natural Therapies. Today I wanna talk to you about a wonderful person, a friend of mine that I know since 2014. Some of you already know me, some of you knows already what has been my work and what do I do. However, I'm gonna talk a little bit about me so the people who doesn't know me can know what I actually do. My name is Suleima. I'm a yoga instructor, kundalini yoga instructor, and as well I do therapies, natural therapies. I do acupuncture, family constellations, coaching, and as well I am specialized in menstrual therapies and in maternity. 2014, I moved back into Canary Island, and I was doing my kundalini yoga training. And I got pregnant there. I was my first module or second, and I finally got pregnant, and it was wonderful for me because it was we have been trying for baby for several months, so it was really exciting and happy. But that changed everything. To be honest, I decided to train myself in pregnancy and yoga for pregnancy, postpartum, and everything. So I started my journey, and I did this wonderful training, the mother's training, that was the first of many around maternity. And I met there my friend Sandri Kaur. She's a kundalini yoga instructor as well. She's specialized in women, and as well she knows about numerology, coaching. In her personal process to get to know her better, she studied a lot about women's cycles, archetypes, and all sorts of topics about conscious femininity. And when I knew her, she was developing a system that I'm going to show you now, and she was creating her book. She was developing these cards that they are like kind of a route to help us, a map to help us during the month, to let us know ourselves in a deeper way. In these cards that you see here, all of them are goddess, and all of them has a number and has an archetype related to it, one of the goddess, and as well it has like keywords and key points of each goddess, and so we know where we are during the whole month, because as women we have cycles. You all know, we all tend to think like our period lasts only 1 week, but actually it lasts the whole month, the whole time. And depending where we are at that month, during the month, we're going to be in one stage or another, and our hormonal system is going to go around it the whole time. But it's not just the hormones. Our emotional system is linked to it, our mind and what we think about, and as well as our relationships. And you will say, how come? Well, it's simple. Depending in which stage we are, we're going to be more focused towards our relationship with other people, towards ourselves and our work. We're going to be more productive. We're going to be less productive. We're going to be not able to be coping with the stuff that we usually be coping the rest of the month, or we may be more pleasant. But there are 2 weeks that we're going to be happier when we coping with certain stuff. So depending where we are, and depending our hormone levels, we're going to be one stage or another. So I found this book now here really interesting, and the cards, because the cards were easy to find, and yes, all this information, and it was a visual approach, so you could see, and that will remind you where you were. But as well, the book is full of wonderful information. Every number, because we work with sacred numerology, is related to one archetype of one goddess. But that number is linked to us depending on our date of birth. So that number is a link as well to our personality and how we are. And obviously in each person, every number is manifest in a different way, but we all have some common things with the number. So which each number in each archetype, we have a goddess. And Sinada Bolen already explained in her book about how we connect with other women's stories. So it's an easy way for us to connect to that archetype, which is an image in the subconscious, in the collective subconscious, that we all bonded. So we access to that, and we are able to see things and characters and features of our personality. So the books offer us kundalini yoga sets to work on it, meditations, and many coachings tools. And why am I sharing all of this with you now? Well, I'm sharing all of this because when I got this book, I was so amazed and so happy to have it that I started to work on Women's Circus with the book and with all the information of it, obviously, for us to work, because we all go through the whole month through these 11 goddess. So to let us know better and deeper, and to be able to manifest what we want and to know where we are, we were working on this. And now, after a few years of this, I have the pleasure to have this friend of mine here in the island doing a workshop of hormonal balance, which is just amazing. So because we're gonna have this workshop now on March, it's gonna be 13, 14, and 15 of March. On honor of that, I'm gonna be working with the goddess again. We're gonna be every Thursday in the city, in Las Palmas, working with one archetype, with one goddess, doing kundalini yoga and meditations to let us know better, to get in touch with it. And as well, we have this wonderful workshop. The workshop is going to be guided by Sir Coro, who is the lady who has written this book, and as well Waso, who is another lady who do hormonal yoga, and it's amazing. We're going to have the workshop is going to be in two languages. It's going to be in Spanish and English. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Every woman that I know should be there in that workshop, enjoying that knowledge and learning how to know about our inner balance, about our hormonal balance, because depending in each stage that we are of the month, that's related to our hormones, and that changes and varies everything in our life at that stage of the month. And we have patterns that they repeat every month, but we are influenced by our emotions, our feelings, what we eat, how we relate as well, how we deal with our thinkings, with our thoughts. They control a lot of things, and that's what we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn about hormonal balance. We're gonna do techniques. We're gonna do coaching techniques to know where we are, where we go, where we want in life. Because if we know where we want and where is our focus, we can go and get it. But sometimes we don't really get to know us properly or in a deeper way. So sometimes we get a bit lost in the way, and sometimes it's not easy because sometimes we have our lives that are with things going on around us. So to be focused on what we want and to be able to arrange the things, I think is super, super important to know how we deal with our hormonal system, what we are, how we are, and to be able to balance it. And that's why I think it's necessary for every woman, so they actually know, they get to know each one. Like, I mean, we know ourselves in a deeper way, and we can actually get tools to be able to handle with it. So yeah, if you want to know more about this workshop, if you want to have any more information, if you want to come to the yoga classes to do the goddess cycle, just let me know. You can write me. My email is suleimaalvagar@gmail.com. And yeah, anything that you might be interested in, you want any information, just send me a mail or send me a private message, because I think this is going to be a unique opportunity to have these two wonderful women in the island, to get to know about everything that they know, to learn everything, and to be able to put it in practice in our lives. And as well, we're going to be able maybe to help other women who are around us, our friends, our sisters. And I think that's priceless, to be honest. So I hope to hear about you soon, and see you soon.